Hey Wolfpack, now that we've been back for a while, I wanted to remind you guys of a few things and tell you about some other things that are brand new. So now that we are back to checking out books full time for those of us who are face-to-face students, we are going to remind you of a few things. First off, manga is available to face-to-face students, so you guys are more than welcome to come in and get that. I'm also still doing libraries to go for my virtual students and for my face-to-face students, where you guys can fill out that form on the website and fill it out. Tell me what you want and I'll get it ready for you guys. Virtual students, that's still available to you guys. I try to get them look at that sheet once or twice a week depending on my schedule and get that stuff to you as quickly as possible. The only thing that's not available to my virtual students is the manga, and that's just because of turnaround time right now. We're seeing whole chunks of stuff already being taken out, so I'm just kind of having to hold off on that for just a little bit longer. For my face-to-face students, a reminder: when you come in the library, I would like you to sanitize. There's a sanitize station right inside the door, and my aides will be there also reminding you to do that, as well as myself. And I would like for you to sanitize on your way out also. So just a heads up on that. A reminder for all students is that you guys do have the ability to check out books on Sora. I do know there has been frustrations about the lack of books, but kind of some good news is that we just got another big round of money. So we're going to be able to buy more books, and you're going to have those books that are brand new coming out, as well as making sure we get extra copies of the ones that everyone seems to want to read. We are 3 weeks away, closer to 2 weeks from our author visit. So I'm excited about that. A reminder, if you want a book, virtual or face-to-face, that if you want a signed copy of Dark Deep, or if you want a signed copy of The Beast, or if you want a signed copy of the new one, Torchbearers, you do need to get that form to me ASAP. I need a final order count for Barnes & Noble, so we make sure we have all the books. Remember, these will be signed copies. They will not be personalized with your name, just because we're not able to do that right now, but they will be signed copies. Something new to think about is that I do know that a lot of students are struggling with the staring at the computer all day. And so what I have done is right inside the door, one side is going to stay libraries to go, where you guys can pick up your orders. The other side is going to become a coloring sheet station. This is a way for me to help you guys when you are done with your work, to tear your eyes away from the computer screen and help them, maybe not give you a headache as much, or just take a second to take a deep breath from that, is that you guys can come pick up one copy at a time. You will have to supply your own coloring utensils, whether it be Flair pens or colored pencils or markers, whatever it is. But remember, this is for when you're done with your work. If a teacher is concerned that you guys are utilizing these instead of doing your work, then we're going to have to, maybe change how we do this. But there are 18 options right now. As certain ones run out, I will refill them, maybe with different ones, maybe with the same one. But you guys are more than welcome to remember, one at a time, just because you don't need to be carrying around any more in your backpack than you already have. Now, I've moved something up this year. We are having our bookmark contest starting now. And so for those of you who were not here last year, what that is, it's where you get to design a bookmark. And this is a handwritten bookmark or a hand-drawn bookmark for a contest where for the winners, I will make these into bookmarks for you, so the whole school gets them. Some of you guys saw, let me remind you of some of last year's. We have a couple of them here. This is one that y'all got, one, and this is another one. And then here is another one. These are just a few of our winners. And then we also, this year, I think I'm gonna include a few more, depending on how many students I get in. The rules, it's very simple. You have to stay in this area. It needs to either be about Trent or reading or both. And it has to be turned in by December 4th. Now I have their cardstock paper for you here if you want it, but you'll also get an email with the PDF if you are a virtual student and want to just go ahead and print from home. You can do it on regular paper, that's fine. I will also have copies available in the front office if you want to pick one up and then go ahead and draw your bookmark and then drop it back off. Now these are due on December 4th, so I'm giving you 1 month to do this. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me about it. I do have one really big tip on this. Make sure and color darkly. it picks up on our copies. When I have to make copies of them, it picks up much better when I do it like that. So remember, this is December 4th. There are copies of this in the library if you're here on campus, or they will be in the front office for my virtual students if you would like to pick one up. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me, to come by the library and chat with me. We have tons of new books coming out very soon. We're going to get more new books in. Pretty much, feel like it's weekly now. And I can't wait to see you guys. Happy reading.